Welcome to ClickMyProject.com. Now we are going to discuss about the project remote sensing based crop type classification via deep transfer learning. Now we are going to discuss about the abstract of the process. Crop type classification using machine learning in Python is the powerful techniques that leverages the advanced algorithm and remote sensing data to accurately identify and categorize the different types of crops with the agricultural landscapes. Hence, in this process, we are going to implement the digital image processing to detect the type of the crops, as well as we have to detect the crops by its images by extracting the valuable features from satellite imagery, or else the digital image as drone footage, or else the machine learning models can distinguish between the crops such as the corn, wheat, soybeans, and which the high precision. Hence, this process is mainly developed due to the high precision. Hence, this technology not only aids farmers in optimizing the resource allocation but also plays a crucial role in the monitoring crop health as well as the prediction yield. Then, the utilizing the ultimately contribute to more efficient and sustainable agricultural practices. So in this process we are considered the three major steps like feature extraction, classification, and finally performance. The feature should be very stable, and then the classification mismatch will be low, then the accuracy of the process will be high. Now we are going to discuss about the flow diagram of the process. This is the overall working flow of this project. This project consists the modules such as input image, pre-processing, feature extraction, classification, then performance estimation. These are the 5 modules presented in this project. At first, the input image is taken from the dataset images. The dataset images consist of 2 categories of crop types. Hence, we can select any one crop type from the dataset. After the user selected the images from the dataset, the pre-processing will be carried out. In this pre-processing, we have two kinds of pre-processing stages will be there. One is the image resize, then the another one is the histogram equalization. So in this image resize, the image will be resized into an optimum size. The reason is, for example, if I am giving the high resolution images, in the sense the quality of the image will be good, but it will take too much of time to the execution. In case of low resolution, in the sense it will easily executes the process, but it will do not having the high quality. So that reason we are maintaining the optimum size by doing the image resize. After doing this one, the histogram equalization is to maintain the contrast, stretch, as well as the white balance, everything. After doing the pre-processing, the feature extraction will be carried out. This feature extraction, there are 2 kinds of features will be extracted from the image. One is the pattern kind of the features, then the another one is the texture kind of the features. So pattern kind of features will be extracted based on the local binary pattern, that is the LBP. Then the texture kind of features will be extracted based on the CNN, that is the convolutional neural network. After extracting these two features are combined together to generate the test features. After generating the test features, the classification will be carried out. This classification, the machine learning classifier is used to classify whether the input images is crop or non-crop. In case if it is a crop, then the type of the crop will be detected here, like type 1, type 2, type 3. So this is the main objective of this project. We have to detect the crop types. Then after doing the crop types classification, the performance will be evaluated based on the accuracy, sensitivity, and specificity. Now we are going to discuss about the running procedure of the process. At first, open the Spider 3.7, which is relevant to the Anaconda 3. So we have to open the Anaconda 3, then we have to launch the Spider 3.7. After doing this one, we have to change the current directory like this. After that, we have to open the main file.py. Now we can see the code. After that, you have to click the button run. Once you click the button run, the process will be automatically done one by one in the console window. This is the console window which will shows all the results one by one. We have lots of steps will be there, like input pre-processing, then the feature extraction, classification will be there. So the every results will be shown in this console window. First of all, the model should train the images. Here we have two kinds of stages will be there. One is for the training, then the another one is for the testing. First of all, the model will be trained for the overall images. For example, if I'm having the 200 of images, in the sense those images will be trained first, then after that we have to give any one image as an input. After giving that one image as an input, those image will be classified. It will recognize the category of the crop type. For example, it will match with the type 1 category, in the sense it will shows the results type 1, or else it will show match with the type 2, in the sense it will shows as an type 2. Here we have two kinds of type will be there. One is based on the banana, and then another one is based on the almond. So we have to predict whether the given leaf is an banana leaf or else the almond leaf. So this is the objective of this process. We have to detect the crops types. These are the epochs. Actually, this iterations goes for the epochs. So this iteration will shows the convolutional neural network. Totally here we have giving the 100 iterations in this process, so it will take some time to the executions. Here overall 80 iterations was completed, so we have to do the remaining things will be there. Now the process was done one by one. Now the process is overall going to be end. So the 100 iteration completed. Once the results will be generated like losses, then everything. So after that we have to select the image from the dataset. So this is the actual images we have already in that dataset. So first of all we have to select that one. So after the selection of the things, it will be processed, then the features will be extracted, so it will be detected as an almond leaf. So after doing this one, we have to evaluate the performance of the process. After doing the evaluation of the performance of the process, those accuracies will be displayed there. Now the results was executed successfully. Now we can see the results one by one. These are the epochs for the CNN after doing the training everything. So 100 iterations was completed, then the accuracy of that values will be shown here, as well as the vice versa of the losses value also shown here as an graph format. Then the user can select any one image from the dataset. This is the user input. So after doing this one, the system model can recognize whether it is an almond leaf or else the banana leaf. After doing this one, we have to evaluate the performance. So the overall performance values will be shown here, like confusion matrix, as well as the this training loss, and then the training accuracy will be shown here as a graph format.